Yeah. Heavy nights. Cold world. Still grinding.
Pain made a king, pressure built the soul. Heavy bass inside my chest, not a beast in full control. Dark smoke around my vision, still standing through the rain. Every scar became power, every loss became gain. I remember cold nights inside empty gyms, only shadows moving through the mirrors. Heavy breathing, echoing through darkness and ambition, louder than fear ever was. The city slept peacefully. But peace never built monsters. Monsters are built through pressure, through sacrifice, through sleepless nights, through pain nobody understands. Every rep felt personal, every set became war. Every scar became proof that weakness couldn't survive anymore. The mirrors fall from sweat and aggression. Heavy bass shaking the concrete walls. 808s rattling through my chest, and the beast inside finally waking up. Most people run from pressure, but pressure became my addiction. The heavier life became, the stronger my mentality grew. Now pain feels normal, discipline feels sacred, and suffering feels necessary. I sacrifice comfort for greatness, sleep for ambition, peace for domination. Now the gym feels like battlefield territory. Dark smoke floating through red lights, waves crashing like thunderstorms, and every movement becoming dangerous. The beat fades slowly, only heartbeat, only breathing, only pressure. And the bass detonates violently. Now adrenaline flooding every muscle, every painful second becoming fuel. Every drop sweat, proof that I survived another battle. The weak break under pressure, but pressure sharpened me. Turn fear into aggression, turn pain into power. The mirrors reflect obsession now. Cold eyes, battle scars, confidence impossible to fake. Every dark night built another layer, another mindset, another version impossible to destroy. This grain became identity, this pain became fuel, and this pressure became purpose. Now every work I feel sacred. A war against weakness, a war against fear, a war against living. The bass grows heavier, the atmosphere darker when the beast mode fully activated. The world only sees muscles now, but they never saw the Simon behind them. The sleepless nights, the sacrifices, the endless battles inside my own mind. Pain made a king, pressure built the soul. Every bass is not my chest, not a beast in full control. Dark smoke around my vision, still standing through the rain. Every scar became power, every loss became gain. Pain didn't destroy me, it created me. Fire built this version, pain sharpened it. Born through the fire, still carrying flames. Every scar on my body, still screaming my name. Heavy pressure in my lungs, heavy bass in my veins. Still surviving every battle, still evolving through pain. Rain falling outside the gym windows, dark, wet lights cutting through smoke. Heavy drill drums slid to my chest and the grind becoming dangerous. Most people stop when life gets painful, but painful moments created greatness. Every woke up rebuilt my mentality, every failure sharpened aggression. Every sleepless night built discipline, and discipline built the monster. The mirrors reflected obsession, a soul addicted to pressure, a mind addicted to struggle, and a body forced through suffering. The bass fades slowly, everything's silent, only breathing, only heartbeat. Then the bass crashes violently. Now adrenaline exploding through my veins, every movement becoming domination, every painful rep becoming transformation. The gym transformed into sacred ground, a battlefield where weakness dies, where monsters are born nightly, and where fear disappears forever. I sacrifice peace for purpose, comfort for confidence, and fear for aggression. Now every scar feels earned, every painful memory feels valuable. Every struggle became another weapon. The weak chase comfort, but comfort never created legends. Legends are built through fire, pressure, pain, and impossible nights. The atmosphere growing darker, the bass growing heavier. The beast mode taking full control. Weights crashing like war drums. Sweat dripping on the concrete. Smoke floating through blood red lights and every heartbeat screaming domination. The mirror shows something different now. Cold eyes, heavy scars, copper that's impossible to destroy. Born through the fire, still carrying flames. Every scar on my body, still screaming my name. Heavy pressure in my lungs, heavy bass in my veins. Still surviving every battle, still evolving through pain. The fire never killed me. It made me dangerous.
No weakness, no fear, only beast mentality. Only beast mentality. Beast mentality, rise, turn your struggle into prize. Heavy pressure fuels your flame, every battle builds your name. Dark smoke around my vision, heavy bass inside my soul. Pain built this aggression, now the beast in full control. The city's sleeping peacefully, but inside this dark gym, war already started. Heavy drill drums shaking walls, 808 bass inside my chest. Sweat dripping on the concrete and aggression reaching dangerous levels. Most people chase comfort, but comfort never built greatness. Greatness is born through pressure, through pain, through sacrifice, through impossible nights. Any painful rep became personal, every set became warfare. Every drop sweat, proof that weakness couldn't survive anymore. The mirrors fog from heavy breathing, dark red lights cutting through smoke, and every movement becoming more violent. I remember nights feeling broken, pressure hitting from every direction. Life feeling colder every second, and pain becoming impossible to escape. But pressure didn't destroy me, it rebuilt me. The heavier life became, the stronger my mentality evolved. Now discipline feels natural, pain feels necessary, and suffering feels sacred. The gym transformed into battlefield territory, where weak mindsets disappear, where fear gets buried and where monsters are created nightly. The bass grows heavier, the tension grows darker, and the beast mode fully activates. The beat suddenly fades, everything's silent. Only heartbeat, only breathing, only pressure. Then the bass detonates violently. Now adrenaline flooding through my veins, every movement becoming domination, every painful second becoming transformation. The weak quit under pressure, but pressure sharpened my soul. Turn fear into aggression and turn suffering into fuel. The mirrors reflect obsession now, cold eyes, heavy scars, confidence impossible to fake. Every dark night built another layer, another mindset, another version impossible to destroy. Heavy smoke floating through gym lights, weights crashing like thunderstorms, and every rep becoming revenge against weakness. This grind became identity, this pain became addiction, and this pressure became purpose. Now every workout feels sacred, a war against fear, a war against average living, a war against weakness inside myself. The atmosphere becoming darker, the bass becoming heavier, and the aggression becoming unstoppable. The world only sees muscles now, but they never saw the suffering behind them. The sleepless nights, the sacrifices, the loneliness, the battles inside my own head. Every scar on this body tells a story. Every painful memory created power, and every failure built another level impossible to break. Beast mentality, rise. Turn your struggle into pride. Heavy pressure fuels your flame. Every battle builds your name. Dark smoke around my vision. Heavy bass inside my soul. Pain built this aggression. Now the beast in full control. Pressure built the monster.
Fear died here. Only aggression survived.
No fear left, rise, turn your struggle into prize. Heavy pressure fuels your flame, push through pressure, push through pain. Heavy bass inside my chest, dark smoke in my lungs. Still fighting every battle like the war just begun. Cold nights created this mentality. Dark gyms built this aggression and pressure turned me dangerous. The city lights reflecting through rain, smoke floating beneath red lights, winds crashing across concrete floors, and every heartbeat screaming domination. Most people run when life gets painful, but painful moments created greatness. Every rep became warfare, every set became surviving, every drop sweat proof that weakness no longer existed. The mirrors reflected obsession, a soul addicted to struggle, a body forced to suffering, and a mindset impossible to control. The heavier life became, the stronger my discipline grew. Now pain feels normal, pressure feels necessary, and fear disappeared forever. The gym became sacred territory where monsters are created, where excuses die, and where weak mindsets collapse. Heavy drill, hi-hats cutting through darkness, 808 bass shaking the atmosphere, and aggression taking complete control. The beat fades slowly, everything's silent, only heartbeat, only breathing. Then the bass crashes violently. Now adrenaline flooding every muscle, every movement becoming explosive, every painful second becoming domination. Could we quit under pressure, but pressure sharpened my soul, built my confidence, and created this beast mentality. Every sleepless night built another layer, another scar, another level impossible to destroy. The mirrors show cold eyes now, sweat covered skin, battle scars and confidence impossible to fake. The atmosphere grows darker, the tension grows heavier, and the beast mode fully activates. This grind demanded sacrifice, comfort disappeared, peace disappeared, weakness disappeared. Every workout feels like warfare, a battle against fear, a battle against weakness, a battle against average living. The world only sees the final results, but they never saw the suffering behind them. The lonely nights, the painful memories, the endless pressure, the eternal wars. Every squat became another weapon, every painful moment became fuel, and every failure created another level impossible to break. No fear left, rise, turn your struggle into prize. Every pressure fuels your flame, push through pressure, push through pain. Every bass inside my chest, dark smoke in my lungs, still fighting every battle like the war just begun. Fear never survived the grind.
Legends are built in darkness, not comfort.
Legacy in the dark, rise, turn your struggle into prize. Heavy pressure fuels your flame, push through pressure, push through pain. Heavy bass inside my veins, dark smoke around my soul. Pain built this legacy, now the beast in full control. Dark nights shaped this mentality, pressure built this aggression, and pain created this version impossible to destroy. The gym lights glowing through smoke, 808 bass shaking concrete walls, waves crashing like thunderstorms, and every movement becoming dangerous. Most people stop when life gets heavy, but heavy pressure became my addiction. Every painful rep built confidence, every sleepless night built discipline, every failure sharpened my soul. The mirrors reflected obsession, cold eyes, heavy scars, and ambition impossible to control. The heavier the struggle became, the stronger my mentality evolved. Now suffering feels sacred, pain feels natural, and discipline feels powerful. The gym transformed into sacred ground where fear disappears, where excuses die, and where monsters are forged nightly. Heavy drill drums echoing aggressively, smoke floating through red lights, and the beast mode taking complete control. The beat slowly fades, everything's silent, only breathing, only heartbeat. Then the bass detonates violently. Now adrenaline exploding through my veins, every movement becoming warfare, every painful second becoming domination. The weak collapse under pressure, but pressure built this confidence, this aggression, this unstoppable mentality. Every dark night create another layer, another mindset, another level impossible to break. The atmosphere grows darker, the bass grows heavier, and the beast mode fully activates. The mirrors show battle scars now, sweat-covered skin, cold eyes, and confidence impossible to fake. This grind became identity, this pressure became purpose, and this pain became fuel. Now every workout feels sacred, a war against weakness, a war against fear, a war against average existence. The world only sees the physique now, but they never saw the sacrifices behind it. The sleepless nights, the lonely battles, the suffering, the impossible pressure. Every scar tells a story, every painful memory became power, and every failure created another version impossible to destroy.